we've been talking quite a bit about your 4th of July fun and the fun you can have as the week goes along, heading up towards Independence Day. And most people, it seems like, are gearing up for their celebrations to be on July 3rd, which is fine, but not Nathan Wooten. He is here representing Dade County because what do you call this thing?
This is the 1945 Dade County Fair.
Okay, you tell me every year, and every year I forget. This is July 4th proper, pretty much all day.
July 4th, yes, always on July 4th.
Why is it called 1945 Dade County Fair?
Because if you go back in history, and we have a lot of history buffs in Trenton, they will tell you that Dade County only re-entered the Union after the Civil War in 1945. So that's why the name was picked.
So the reason for that was because when the war broke out, Dade County did not join the Confederacy in the fight, or is?
Yeah, well, yeah, they did, but they didn't like the outcome, I guess.
Oh, it was the opposite way. Okay, sorry.
So they stayed mad until 1945.
And now they're not mad anymore.
We're not mad anymore.
No, they welcome everybody in Trenton and Dade County.
Everybody in Trenton's back in the Union.
Okay, we have been going to Dade County quite a bit lately. Sandy White from Friends of the Alliance for Dade has had us coming down there. And if you have not been to Trenton, Georgia lately, or Rising Fawn, any of it, you would not believe the growth that is down there.
It's a sweet little spot.
And people from all over the Union are finding you. So the flavor there in Dade County is very different than it was even 10 years ago.
Well, you know, with the hang gliding group and now all the Airbnbs that are going up, I mean, they're popping up everywhere. There are, on a Saturday morning, you'll find as many non-Dade Countyans around as you will.
I'm glad you mentioned the Airbnbs because there are an awful lot of them. And so Trenton from downtown is about a, 30-minute drive maybe from downtown Chattanooga?
I got here in 20.
20, yeah. How
20
fast did you drive?
Well,
I'm teasing.
I got here in 20. I fly low.
But so you can go down there day of if you want to, but it might be something to plan ahead and think about staying overnight because the fun lasts all day.
All day long.
What do you have planned?
So at 8 o'clock in the morning, we start with our Dade Cup softball tournament, and it goes all day. It's a double elimination co-ed tournament. It's a lot of fun to watch, especially if we get a good hard shower in the afternoon. It's fun to watch. We have 2 cornhole tournaments, and by the way, you can come down and you can win money and our championship belts. There are 2 cornhole tournaments, start at 11. There's we'll call it a beginner and an advanced. It's a $20 per person entry fee.
Okay, that's not bad.
So I mean, it's not terrible. The winners will get some of that cash back, and they'll win our belts. And these things have become so popular. Guys come just to win them.
Really?
Just to win them.
So here's the thing about fairs. I think most of us, depending on how old you are watching, grew up in a time where a fair was really a fair. They have not modernized the fair that much in Dade County. I mean, you still have a Dunkin' booth, for crying out loud.
We have a Dunkin' booth. We're going to have 78 local vendors this year.
That's good.
Selling their things. All the food you could ask for. A car show that's unlike any I've ever been to. I think last year we had almost 200 cars.
What, cars, or just anything that's on wheels?
Antique,
antique
old cars, yeah. So the city pool will be open and free to the kids.
Okay.
And we convert half of the park to just kid zone. There'll be the dunk tank. There's a foam machine. There's water slides, bouncy houses, all that sort of thing.
And aren't your businesses open that day too? So that
some are.
Some aren't.
A lot of the restaurants are not because we have all the food.
Gotcha.
And then of course our music is we start with entertainment at 12:30. We have a bluegrass band that always opens up. They're from here in Chattanooga called Southwind. And then this year we have 2 young local people. Young lady named Gentry Wooten. She goes on stage, I think, at 2:30.
Any relation?
No relation.
Okay.
But she's come down and won our talent contest the last 3 years.
Wow.
So she's now gone to the stage. Our talent show starts at 12:30. I think this year we've got 20 contestants so far. We do moon pie eating contest. We have a crystal eating contest. We have a watermelon eating and hot dog eating contest. And then we also have we used to call it the men's hairy leg contest, but now it's open to anybody.
Okay.
So if you want
and then you stay around all day because then you have fireworks.
You stay around all day. We have T. Graham Brown going to perform at 7:30. and then T.G. Shepherd at 8:30, and then he will lead us right into the fireworks show that'll go probably an hour.
So what about parking, Nathan? How do you handle that?
So, pick a spot. So we have a local bank there across the street from the park. We have if you've seen the big flea market area we have there in Trenton, that's free parking. You can park at Ingalls, you can park on the square, you can park on Railroad Avenue, which is next to the railroad tracks by the park.
Okay.
So there seems to be plenty of parking.
And lots of friendly people.
Lots of friendly people.
Are most of the people who are going to be there Dade County residents, or do you attract them from other places?
Probably half and half.
Half and half?
And a lot of people will come back. They'll come several times during the day because they might want to see. So Nick Bowden, who is also one of our local entertainers, they may come see him, and then they may want to come back at night and see.
Right.
And then typically, when things start clearing out in the evenings and our headliners are playing, people start coming in for the fireworks.
Yeah, because it's going to probably be hot. So don't think it's one of those things where if you're thinking, I'd love to go and check it out, but I can't get there at 2:30 in the afternoon, that's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Or you can come early, go away, and then come back.
We have a lot of people that, they might come and stay a couple of hours, especially if it's really hot, and they might leave for lunch and then come back.
Yeah. Well, it's 1945 Dade County Fair. You go and see for yourself what makes it so unique.
And if you go to that website and you want to register for some events, particularly any contests, get your car in the car show,
Okay.
talent show, I think we have maybe 1 or 2 spots left.
Okay.
You can go to that website today. I'm going to go there and register Julie for the dunk tank.
I told him you'll make 50 cents off of me.
Y'all come on down.
Happy 4th.
Thank you.
Feeling crafty this summer? Thinking